This time, I'm not the weak wolf they left behind. This time, I have fangs of my own. I should have seen it coming. While my perfect sister Eris got the love, the title, even my mate Cain, I got a mating ceremony where nobody showed up. Not even the man who swore he'd always be mine. Today was supposed to be my mating day. The day Cain Blackfin would mark me as his pity. Not a single soul had shown up. Not my parents, not my brother Dax, not even Cain. Just me, standing alone in the silence of the ceremonial hall. Then the pack announcement flashed across the large crystal screen at the front of the hall. There they were, my family. Even Cain was there. Her arm curled tightly upon Cain's like she belonged there. Farah, why are you just standing there? Still mad at me for ruining your ceremony? That night, I ran. But when the news came that Eris was dying, the pack demanded my return.
Come home, Vera. Your sister needs you.
And when wolves hunt you down, you don't run. You rip their throats out first. In the Ashwheel pack, bloodline reigns supreme. Yet in their eyes, my bloodline has never been pure enough. My mother's golden eyes flashed in the firelight.
You're no daughter of this pack! If you can't support your alpha sister, then get out!
I should have seen it coming. While my perfect sister Eris got the love, the title, even my mate Cain, I got a mating ceremony where nobody showed up. Not even the man who swore he'd always be mine. That night, I ran. Now I've built a new life in Berlin's underground werewolf syndicate, where strength is the only law that matters. I've learned to fight, to lead, to make wolves twice my size back down with just a look. But when the news came that Eris was dying, the pack demanded my return. A sharp, familiar presence suddenly pressed into my mind, the Alpha's mind link.
Come home, Vera. Your sister needs you.
I almost laughed. Without hesitation, I slammed my mental walls shut, severing the link completely. This time, I'm not the weak wolf they left behind. This time, I have fangs of my own. And when wolves hunt you down, you don't run. You rip their throats out first. Today was supposed to be my mating day, the day Cain Blackfin would mark me as his Luna in front of the whole Ashwheel pack. I smoothed down the front of my cloak for the 100th time and glanced toward the entrance again. Still no one.
She's still waiting alone? Even Cain hasn't come? This is her mating day. Look at her standing there by herself. How humiliating.
The quiet murmurs grew louder, filled with shock and pity. Not a single soul had shown up. Not my parents, not my brother Dax, not even Cain. Just me, standing alone in the silence of the ceremonial hall.
Stop being dramatic, Vera. We'll do the ceremony later. Eris just got back from alpha training at Wolfsbake Academy.
The link cut off abruptly. I stared into the empty air, my claws itching at my sides, unsure whether to laugh or scream. Then the pack announcement flashed across the large crystal screen at the front of the hall. A video auto-played. There they were, my family. All of them, gathered at the arrival gates of the northern ridge where the skycrafts landed. My father beamed, my mother teared up, and Dax lifted Eris into a spinning hug. Even Cain was there, standing just behind her. Eris' golden hair glinned under the lantern lights, her arm curled tightly upon Cain's like she belonged there. My chest burned. A sharp presence pressed into my mind. Cain's mind link.
Stop being dramatic, Vera. We'll do the ceremony later. Eris just got back from alpha training at Wolfsbake Academy.
You didn't even show up. Not even a word. Today was supposed to be our mating day, Cain. There was a brief, irritated pause on his end.
Not now, Vera. I don't have time for this. Eris needs me here.
The mind link was violently severed, like a door slammed shut in my head. Around me, the ceremonial hall remained silent, filled only with the soft rustle of moonflower petals falling to the floor. I looked down at the cloak I'd spent hours sewing silver threads into. It pooled around me now like shed fur, like something I didn't deserve to wear. I slipped it off and left it there. The Stormveil pack buzzed with noise when I returned. Someone had roasted meat on the back grill. Eris's perfume floated through the halls, rose and sweet leaf, strong enough to push other scent away. Laughter echoed from the main room, a celebration, loud and thoughtless. As I quietly entered through the kitchen door, the werewolf spotted me and called out loudly,
Vera, come eat. We roast a whole deer.
I'm not hungry.
Suit yourself. More for the rest of us, then.
Without another word, I turned and went straight to my room. I sat on the edge of my bed and stared at the list I'd written in my journal. Every time I'd been forgotten, overlooked, passed over, I added another entry at the bottom. Mating ceremony. No one came. A knock slammed against the door. It creaked open, and Dax stepped inside like he owned the place, his boots heavy on the floor.
There you are.
He looked me over, taking in the fur cloak now folded by my desk and the half-written letter to the council.
Eris wants your meatloaf. Make it spicy. She says she missed the way you cook it.
I stared at him, hands resting on my lap. You missed my mating ceremony. Dax blinked, then shrugged like it didn't matter.
It's just a ritual. You and Kane can do it next moon, or the one after. Eris is back, Vera. We haven't seen her in a year.
He picked up my journal from the desk, flipped through it without asking.
You still writing this stuff down?
His eyes landed on the fresh page, at the top in bold letters. Final warning. He snut.
What's that supposed to mean? You gonna run away? To be a rogue?
He tossed the journal back onto the bed.
Just make the meatloaf, Vila.
I stood slowly and walked past him toward the kitchen. My hands sting as I pulled out the meat from the cold box. The new soap they'd brought back for me to use, Eris' favorite brand, had left red blotches on my skin. I set the meat log down on the long oak dining table, the scent wafting through the air like a forgotten promise. Laughter echoed from the living room. Father, usually buried in Alpha Council meetings and Ashweald Pack's logistics, sat comfortably, listening intently as Eris gushed about her time at Wolfspade Academy. We practiced under the Pack Elder Eldrick, she said, eyes shining. He said I had the instincts of a born alpha, strong enough to lead any pack. Mother clutched Eris's hand, eyes shimmering with emotion.
My sweet girl, you've lost weight, haven't you? You need more rest. Too much time in training will weaken your wolf and dull your senses.
Dax sat beside them, still dutifully peeling chestnuts like some beta servant. I stood quietly at the threshold between the kitchen and living room, watching, never invited. That room was warm, bright, full of voices and attention. This room, mine, was quiet, dim, forgotten. Eris's voice rose with performative sweetness. Vera, why are you just standing there? Still mad at me for ruining your ceremony? The conversation skreeked to a halt. 3 pairs of eyes turned toward me like I was a problem that had just come back.
Shit! No! Stay back, please!
During a hunting trip, I was mauled by a grizzly bear. I don't want to die here. And rushed to the hospital. Seeing how panicked my boyfriend looked, a playful idea struck me, and I decided to play a little prank on him.
Who are you?
Toby froze. Just as I was about to laugh and tell him the truth, he suddenly pushed his older brother, Logan, forward.
I'm your boyfriend's younger brother.
The next second, he pulled my best friend, Chloe, into his arms.
And I'm also your best friend's boyfriend.
My face stiffened. Chloe tilted her head, a sickly sweet smile curling on her lips. What's wrong, Serena? You look like you've seen a ghost. I opened my mouth to respond, but Logan stepped closer to my bedside, his tall frame casting a shadow over me.
That's right. I'm your boyfriend.
I looked at him and smiled.
Okay. Then I'm going home with you.
Logan actually took me back to his penthouse. As the alpha heir of the Moonlight Pack, his apartment was bright, luxurious, and exceptionally understated. There wasn't a single trace of another female werewolf ever living there.
You and I have always lived here. Together.
I stared at the pink slippers he handed me. They were clearly brand new, but I simply nodded anyway. In the middle of the night, the faint sound of voices outside woke me up. Out in the hallway, Toby and Logan were deliberately keeping their voices low.
Come on, Logan. Just pretend to be Serena's boyfriend for a little while.
Toby pleaded.
She turns 18 in a week, which means she'll finally claim her fated mate. I just want to have some fun before I'm tied down.
Are you and Chloe serious then?
Logan countered, his voice sharp.
You lied to Serena. Just so you could fool around with Chloe during this time?
Toby let out a shameless chuckle.
Of course I love Serena more. She's the only one who will ever be my true mate. But an opportunity like this is too good to waste, right?
Logan frowned.
Aren't you afraid Serena will suddenly recover her memory and snap?
If she gets mad, I'll just coax her back. Serena lobes me so much. She'd never leave me.
Toby paused, his tone growing arrogant.
Besides, have you. You're my brother, and everyone knows you absolutely despise Serena. Am I right?
Logan blew out a ring of smoke,
Yeah.
eavesdropping from behind the door. I instinctively took a step back. My heel caught the edge of a decorative vase in the living room, sending it crashing down. Hearing the commotion, Logan turned instantly and stepped into the room. His brows knitted tightly together. As he took in the shards of shattered glass carpeting the floor, and me standing right in the center of the mess. Toby wasn't wrong about one thing. Logan was famous throughout the pack for being cold and detached. He equally disliked trouble and other werewolves. Especially me. It was an accident, I stammered, tension tightening my chest. I was thirsty and wanted a drink. I bit my lip, taking an anxious step backward. My bare foot came down hard on a sharp glass fragment. Logan's pupils contracted. Acting as though he couldn't feel any pain himself, he walked right through the sea of broken glass, swept me up into a bridal carry, and deposited me daintily gently onto the sofa. The next second, he pressed a glass of water into my hands while unwrapping a Band-Aid.
Do you feel pain anywhere else?
Clutching the water glass, I shook my head.
Good.
He smiled softly, lifting my foot into his lap. My hands froze. I had just heard Toby instruct him to watch over me and keep his hands to himself. And Logan had openly admitted out there that he disliked me. Yet, the air between us began to heavily saturate with thick, intoxicating pheromones. As the source of the scent, Logan lowered his head and pressed a deeply tender kiss directly onto the wound on my foot. I flinched slightly, but he just smiled as if nothing had happened, and stood up. The next moment, a warm, lingering kiss was pressed against my forehead.
We'll take it slow. You just don't remember me right now. We'll get reacquainted soon enough.
It appeared Logan was playing the same game I was. We were both lying to Toby. The next day, Logan took me to a lakeside resort on the outskirts of the territory to attend a party. The moment we walked into the grand hall, I spotted Chloe sitting right on Toby's lap, feeding him red wine directly from her mouth.
Get it, Alpha!
Loud, raucous laughter and cat-alls filled the grand hall. As Chloe pressed her lips to Toby's, feeding him the red wine straight from her mouth, the crowd erupted even louder.
Damn, that's hot!
But they all froze the moment I entered. Their eyes darted back and forth between Chloe, Toby, and me in a synchronized hush.
This party is to celebrate my 3rd anniversary with Chloe!
But everyone in this room knew damn well that this anniversary actually belonged to Toby and me. None of them said a word. Instead, they exchanged wicked grins, watching me as if I were the victim of a pathetic prank. I silently clenched my fists. Chloe wiped the wine from her lips and sat up straight. Does this make you uncomfortable, Serena? Oh, that's right. You have amnesia. You must have forgotten that we always play like this at parties. There's nothing to be uncomfortable about, I replied, flashing Chloe a bright smile. This she-wolf, my supposed best friend, was now proudly wrapping her arms around Toby's neck to mark her territory, entirely under the impression that my mind was blank. In fact, red wine happens to be my absolute favorite. I lifted my glass, turning my gaze to Logan standing firmly by my side. Isn't that right, darling? I could clearly hear Logan swallow hard beside me. Toby's expression, on the other hand, turned incredibly ugly. The thrilling rush he got from fooling around with Chloe right in front of my face seemed to instantly vanish. He snapped to his feet and snatched the glass of wine from my hand.
We've had enough alcohol for tonight. Let's play a party game instead.
The party bottle began to spin. When it landed on Toby, he wrapped his arms around Chloe without a shred of hesitation, and the two of them bit into opposite ends of a single gummy worm. As the candy shrank, the surrounding pack members started chanting, cheering them on until the two dissolved into a deep, passionate kiss. Chloe, her face flushed crimson, leaned back into Toby's jest, not forgetting to shoot me a smug, triumphal smirk. Beside them, a few pack members muttered under their breaths, mocking me. A certain female werewolf has no idea she's being publicly betrayed.
She actually thinks she's just an audience member like the rest of us. Watching her is better than TV.
They covered their mouths and snickered, utterly convinced I had no clue who they were whispering about. The bottle slowed down and stopped, its neck pointing directly at me. This time, the penalty wasn't candy. It was a kiss. Every eye in the room locked onto me, practically buzzing with anticipation for my choice. I let out a soft laugh. Do I even need to say it? Naturally. When I opened my eyes, my sister Serena Shaw was kneeling in front of me, sobbing with a fruit knife pressed near her wrist.
Nora, I swear I didn't mean it. I had too much to drink. I don't even know how Lucas and I
almost laughed, because I had seen this scene before. In my last life, Serena cried like a victim after sleeping with my fiancé, Lucas Arden. Everyone comforted her. Lucas married her to save her reputation, and I was pushed into a marriage with Graham West, Serena's abandoned fiancé. Before the wedding, Lucas showed me my name tattooed on his wrist and promised.
I swear, I will only love you for my entire life, Nora.
I believed him. I wasted 5 years beside a husband who wanted my sister, waiting for a man who had married her. Then Serena died. I thought Lucas would finally come back to me. Instead, I found him at the funeral home, holding her photograph like he had lost the love of his life.
She was my wife. Let it go, Nora.
At my birthday party, Lucas and Graham fought over Serena on the rooftop. One had married her, one had never stopped wanting her. While they fought over her, I was trapped in traffic and died under the headlight. When I opened my eyes again, I was back at the beginning. This time, I thought I was the only one who remembered. I was wrong. Lucas remembered, Graham remembered, and even with a second chance, both of them still chose Serena. This time, I would not be traded, chosen, or discarded. This time, I would build something none of them could take from me. Serena was still crying.
Nora, I swear I didn't mean it.
She sobbed, her voice trembling between broken breaths.
I only had too much to drink. I don't even know how Lucas and I...
Before she could finish, she grabbed the small fruit knife from the room service tray. A few people gasped.
I'm sorry.
She cried, pressing the dull edge near her wrist.
I betrayed my own sister. I don't deserve to live.
I had barely come back to myself when Lucas Arden crossed the suite.
I'll marry you.
His voice was calm. Serena froze. I turned to look at him. His eyes were different from the last time. In my previous life, Lucas had stood in the corner for a long time, silent and reluctant before finally giving in. This time, he did not hesitate at all. My heart sank. He remembered too.
Lucas, you don't have to do this.
Serena stared at him, stunned. Lucas gently took the knife from her hand and set it on the table.
I'll marry you. I owe you that much.
For 2 seconds, the hotel suite went silent. Then a cold voice came from the hallway.
You owe her?
Graham West stepped out from around the corner, his expression dark. He walked to Serene's other side and looked straight at Lucas, who said,
I'm the one engaged to Serena. If you want to marry her, shouldn't you ask me first?
Lucas frowned.
Graham, this has nothing to do with you.
Graham gave a short laugh.
Nothing to do with me? Our engagement was announced to half of New York last month. You show up in her suite this morning, and now you're offering to marry her. How exactly is that none of my business?
Lucas's face hardened.
The engagement can be called off. That isn't your decision.
The two men stood facing each other with Serena between them, pale and trembling as if she were the only victim in the room. That was when I understood. Graham remembered too. In my last life, he had married me after the engagement stretches. We spent 5 years under the same roof, cold and resentful, barely more than strangers. He rarely looked at me unless he was drunk. Whenever he was, he would sit alone in his study, staring at Serena's photograph like a man mourning the life he should have had. After Serena died, he lost control and went after Lucas. Later, on my birthday, I was pushed into traffic and died under the wheels of an oncoming car. Afterward, both of them stood at my grave and cried about making it up to me in the next life. Now the next life had come, and here they were, fighting over Serena again.
Serena, our engagement is still in place. You choose.
Graham said, lowering his voice as he looked at her. Lucas looked at her too, his tone just as firm.
Serena, I'll marry you. I mean it.
Serena hesitated for a long time. Lucas stood on her left, heir to Arbon Media, a man raised among studio lots, streaming deals, and red carpet scandals. Graham stood on her right, a partner at one of New York's most aggressive healthcare investment funds, the kind of man who could make or bury a biotech startup with a single term sheet. Either one of them was powerful enough to turn a scandal into a marriage arrangement. Serena lowered her eyes first.
I'm sorry, Graham.
She whispered, her voice shaking.
Lucas and we already crossed that line.
Tears slid down her face.
I can only choose Lucas.
Graham did not speak. His expression looked as if someone had slapped him in public.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
As she spoke, she backed toward me. Before I could move, she grabbed my wrist and forced my hand into Graham's.
Graham, Nora is wonderful. Marry her instead. Let that be my way of making this right.
My hand was pressed into Graham's palm. She said quickly. The next second, he pulled away as if I had burned him. He frowned, rubbing his fingers against his trousers, the disgust in his eyes too obvious to hide. I yanked my hand free. Why? My voice was not loud, but everyone in the suite went quiet. I looked at Serena and asked slowly, why do you get to choose while I'm supposed to accept whoever you hand me to? Serena froze.
There's a $2 million bounty on your head!
How could you do this to me?
Hit it and quit it, bastard.
I've been chasing your sorry ass for 4 damn years!
She's not my sister. She's just a bastard from your slut. You're the one who got pregnant like a common whore, without even knowing the father. You are an embarrassment to all of us.
If you would just get rid of that spawn.
How can you say that? She's your granddaughter. Insult me all you want. I swear if you say one more word about my daughter, Dagny, I will rip your fucking tongue out myself.
Emma, is Daddy really here?
Are you really gonna spend your whole life as a butcher?
Daddy! Finally found you!
I think you've confused me, little one. I'm not your daddy.
Daddy?
Is she really mine?
Church-certified blood lineage.
Tie the hair to a heartwood branch. It glows if the bond is real.
The heart tree! It's lit! There's new royal blood!
Sinya is truly your daughter.
If that little girl really is mine, I will dedicate my entire life to giving her everything that she possibly dreams of. From here on, no one touches our daughter.
Daddy.
And if you're any kind of man, you will marry me right now.
By the 7, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Yay! I have a real daddy now.
And I got the most beautiful little girl in the world.
Daddy.
I have to go handle something, but if you try to run again, I will take your manhood.
You're nothing but a stray dog. Don't even think you can compare. Get out.
Sarah, the doctor said Bella may never wake up. Maybe having this little girl around would help. Maybe the heavens sent her to stay with us in Bella's place.
Fiona. The chief gave me that name.
Fiona, would you like to stay with us?
Yes, I'll take good care of her.
Bella, she's awake. Why did you call her your daughter?
Dad. Why her? She's nobody. Why does she get my place? You stole my place. Now you'll pay.
So it's true. That bastard dared to hurt my Bella.
Enough! Bella is pure blood silver wolf.
She doesn't lie. Low-born blood means a corrupt nature.
You refuse to believe me.
I'm going to teach you a lesson.
I'm your real daughter. Make her sleep in the cellar.
Mom, you actually feel sorry for her. You really don't love me anymore.
You'll move to the cellar.
You're only worth dog food. You really are like a dog. She has every right to hate me. Does Mom think I'm a bad person too? I just wanted a family. Mom, it hurts.
Bella is our daughter. Fiona is not.
My Bella. You and your sister were both born with this mark. You have a sister, and she shares your exact birthmark.
Where did that sister go?
She's dead. But you must always remember her.
It's exactly like mine. She is...
7 years ago, my eldest daughter died in that war.
Moon goddess. Why? I lost one daughter in the war 7 years ago. Are you taking Bella too?
My Bella. You and your sister were both born with this mark. You were blessed.
So why is this happening?
Sarah, the doctor said Bella may never wake up. Maybe having this little girl around would help.
What are you saying?
You think you can just replace Bella with some random kid?
That's not what I meant.
Bella is lying there unconscious, and you bring in some stranger. Are you trying to humiliate her?
I just thought maybe you needed something to hold on to. She could give you that.
Her face.
She looks so much like her, doesn't she? Maybe the heavens sent her to stay with us in Bella's place.
What's your name?
Fiona. The chief gave me that name.
Fiona, would you like to stay with us? We can take care of Bella together. Would you like that?
Yes, I'll take good care of her. I'll do anything.
Have someone take her to get cleaned up.
I finally belong somewhere. I'll take good care of Bella. And I'll make Mum and Dad proud.
Bella, oh my God. Bella, you're awake. Thank the moon goddess.
Fiona, who's she? Why did you call her your daughter?
Honored elders, today, I proudly present my daughter, Fiona. The chief must be really impressed with Fiona. She really is remarkable.
Everyone already knew. Fiona is the one who will succeed me as chief.
I object. I object.
Bella, she's awake.
Bella, thank the moon goddess. You're awake. Your dad has waited so long for this.
Dad? Why her? She's nobody. Why does she get my place?
Of course not. No one could ever compare to you.
Why is she here? Don't you love me anymore?
Bella, you're my family. That's not what your mum meant.
I'm Silverwolf by blood. You don't deserve to be part of my family! Get out of here!
Go home. Bella needs some time.
This meeting is adjourned.
She's their real daughter. I was only filling her place. She has every right to hate me. Mom told me Bella always loved warm honey tea. Don't be sad, Fiona. You owe Bella this. Bella, we're home.
I don't want her here! How many times do I have to say it?
Fiona.
Mum, are you worried about her? I'm your real daughter. I can't even stand up anymore and she's only got a burn.
Of course I'm more worried about you, sweetheart. That's right. Bella is the only child I have. Go back to your room and stay away from Bella.
I've been helpless for years, and she gets to live in comfort. Make her sleep in the cellar.
Bella, the cellar is a mess right now.
Mum, you actually feel sorry for her. You really don't love me anymore.
No.
Fine. Fiona, you'll move to the cellar.
I understand, Dad. I took her place and lived a life that should have been hers for 10 years. Maybe she has every right to hate me. Well, you can sleep there.
Martha, can you give me a quilt?
Who do you think you are? Bella's the chief's daughter.
You're just a maid here.
Do you have any food? I haven't eaten all day.
You're only worth dog food.
I can't get angry. She's my family.
If not for me, you'd never even be part of the Silverwolf clan. So, you have to do whatever I ask you to do. You owe me this. Maybe, once she's let it all out, she'll accept me.
I'll eat it.
Will that help you feel better?
You really are like a dog. I know you hate me. If it makes you feel better, I'll do anything. I won't force you to accept me right away. I'll make it up to you as much as I can.
Damn it. She's good at this act. No wonder Mom likes her so much. Okay, then you push me to the bathroom now.
Okay.
Carry me downstairs.
Stupid.
What's wrong, Bella?
I just asked Fiona to help me with something, but she hurt me. I'm so scared.
No.
Mom, Dad, she didn't just hurt me. She called me a liar. I'm scared.
No. Fiona wouldn't do that.
So it's true. That bastard dared to hurt my Bella.
Dad, I really did.
Enough! Bella is pure-blood silver wolf. She's my daughter. She doesn't lie.
Nicholas, don't do this.
Low-born blood means a corrupt nature. Sarah, don't trust her so easily.
Why? We've lived together for 10 years, just because of bloodline. You refuse to believe me.
Fiona, you hurt Bella. I'm going to teach you a lesson. Low-born blood, as expected. No one heals her. This is your punishment, Fiona. You stay here and repent.
Dad, Mom, he didn't lie.
My wolf was crying out, feeling the sting of betrayal. It curled into a painful ball inside me.
3 days before my marching ceremony, the bridal shop caught fire while I was trying on my ceremonial dress. Alpha Marcus caught the arsonist and threw him into the Pat prison. I lay in the hospital bed, body covered in third-degree burns, drifting in and out of consciousness. Through the haze, I heard every word. Alpha, we can still heal her completely with ancient magic.
Let her keep the scars.
If we wait any longer, Sarah will bear these scars for life.
I promised, Rachel.
A tear slid down my burned cheek, unseen. But the betrayal went even deeper.
The silver injection must be precise. Make sure it kills her wolf completely.
This is beyond cruel. Rachel's pup looks exactly like you. What if Sarah notices?
She won't notice. Once she becomes an Omega, she will have to stay in the pack. I promised Rachel a magnificent marking ceremony. I promised we would watch our pup grow up together.
As the witch left, Marcus sent a voice message to his beta.
Pay the arsonist. Make sure he disappears.
The fire was no accident at all. He was simply removing an obstacle for Rachel, the mother of his secret child. I struggled to open my eyes against the heaviness of sedation. But before I could fully wake, I felt another needle pierce my skin. This time, carrying something far worse than just anesthesia. Before they wheeled me into the treatment room, Alpha Marcus pressed a gentle kiss to my forehead.
Be brave, little one. It will be over soon. Sarah, I'll be waiting for you.
The silver burned like liquid fire through my veins. My wolf howled in agony, her cries echoing through my mind as she fought against the poison. As my wolf's presence began to fade, my heart grew as cold as the silver bestriding her. When I next opened my eyes, I was back in the hospital room. The burns still covered my body, but something far worse had changed. The familiar warmth of my wolf, the presence I'd known since childhood, was gone. Only emptiness remained where she should be.
Sarah? You're awake. Tell me if it hurts. I'll have them adjust your medication.
He took my hand and pressed it to his cheek when he saw me wake, as if he hadn't just ordered my wolf killed. I shook my head slightly, playing my part in this cruel charade. You haven't slept all night, have you? I'm fine. Get some rest. Marcus accepted my words without suspicion, finally letting his guard down. Soon he was asleep beside my bed. I forced myself to get up, my newly scarred body protesting every movement. Marcus's study was just next door. The safe in his desk had a familiar combination, the date we first met. I found dozens of bottles of prenatal vitamins for werewolf mates, still sealed, pressed against Rachel's pregnancy test results. The most recent date was 3 years ago, the very day Marcus had proposed to me. A phone lay among the evidence. Weekly ultrasound images filled the screen.
Look at those tiny paws, Oliver's first heartbeat. Our little princess is growing so strong.
We should wait until after the marking ceremony.
I want to focus on us first. Pups can come later.
Now, I understood he didn't want pups with me because he already had the family he wanted. The safe's lower compartment held the design for a marking ceremony ring sized for Rachel's finger. The sacred scrolls bore both their signatures.
Ensure everything is perfect for my true mate's ascension to Luna. The other matter will be handled discreetly.
The other matter was me. I laughed until the sound turned to sobs. With shaking hands, I messaged my friend in the Northern Territories. I need a healer, someone who can reverse silver poisoning, and I need to see her disappear. I began the formal process to remove myself from the pack registry, let them think I was accepting my fate as an Omega. I put down the phone and let exhaustion pull me into darkness. I woke to the sound of Marcus's sobs. He clutched a report from the pack healer, his broad shoulders shaking with what appeared to be grief.
Sarah, the healer discovered during the examination, your wolf was critically damaged in the fire. She can't heal herself. Without your wolf's strength, you'll never be able to bear alpha pups. Our bloodline, but I won't abandon you. No matter what happens, you'll still be my mate. Once you're released from the hospital, we can adopt a pup. A strong alpha pup to carry on the pack line. Having a child to care to will help you heal.
I was the one who had lost my wolf, yet he acted more devastated than I felt. His performance was flawless. I stared at the report in his hands and nodded slowly. Marcus's eyes welled with tears as he pulled me into his embrace.
I'll take care of you, always. Don't be afraid. No matter what anyone says about an alpha with an omega mate, I'll stand by you. After the marking ceremony, I'll transfer ownership of the Northern Pack territories to you. It's the least I can do to secure your future.
Our chests pressed together, his heart raced with hidden excitement while mine beat steady with cold understanding.
About the marking ceremony, it's all prepared, but with your condition...
Find someone to take my place. We can't let the pack lose face. Marcus seemed amazed by my sudden compliance. His phone rang, shattering the moment.
Sarah, why are you canceling your pack registration?
An Omega has no place in the main pack registry. I'm just adapting to my new reality.
You'll always be my Luna, Sarah. You have a place here in our pack.
As your future Luna, I should follow pack law. I won't embarrass you as an alpha.
You always think of me first. That's why you're perfect for our pack.
I suppressed a bitter smile at his performance. Marcus, I want to leave the hospital.
Absolutely not. You haven't healed enough. I won't risk it.
But didn't you mention adopting a pup? Alpha pups are rarely abandoned. Will we be able to find one? It was the first time in 5 years I'd acted vulnerable with him.
Don't worry about that. A friend of mine, another alpha, died in a territory war 2 years ago. His pup is in our pack's orphan den. We can visit him.
Marcus's expression softened.
I've been checking on the pup occasionally, making sure he's cared for.
On the drive there, Marcus reached into the back seat and brought out a stuffed wolf toy. He claimed he'd bought it specially for me to cheer me up, but the tag clearly stated, suitable for pups ages 3 to 12. This 5-year deception needed to end. At the orphan den, I sat in the wheelchair, my burned body still too weak to walk.
Daddy!
Don't misunderstand. I sponsor this den. I've visited several times, and this pup, he's just attached to me. Calls every male visitor daddy.
He cried, wrapping his arms around Marcus's legs. He looks so much like you. If you hadn't explained, I'd think he was yours. Marcus's face stiffened instantly, turning extremely ugly and distorted.
Won't even spend this little bit of money? I'll pay. I'm not an ungrateful man. So, how much do I need to pay in total?
Just $1 million, okay?
What? Boss, we found him. The future boss-in-law went back to their family restaurant.
Perfect. Prepare the gifts. We're going to propose.
$1 million? Leela, isn't that a bit too much? Mom, you're back.
Yeah. $1 million isn't much. If you hadn't saved us 3 years ago, we'd both be dead. This is the money from mortgaging my shop.
Mom, I'm sorry. I've put you through so much. I've been delivering food and you've been running the shop. We finally scraped together enough for the wedding.
Not a penny missing. Thanks, Liam.
You guys must be thirsty. I'll get you some water.
Sis, my gambling debt's basically paid off now. Liam and his mom are idiots. They just gave us another $1 million.
I just happened to run into them at the hospital. Who knew they'd think I saved them? This is nothing. I'll get you another Lamborghini soon.
Boss, we're here.
Shout it.
Liam Moretti!
I love you!
Liam Moretti!
Marry me!
Keep going.
Liam Moretti!
I love you!
Liam, we might need a little extra money for the wedding in 3 days.
What? More?
Liam Moretti! I love you!
Liam, who's that outside?
Liam Moretti. Quinn Soprano? I'll handle it.
Hello, boss-in-law!
Quinn Soprano, what the hell are you doing?
Proposing.
Proposing? No! What are you talking about? We're not happening. I'm getting married. Liam Moretti!
Marry me!
Stop it! My fiancé is inside. Mrs. Soprano, I'm begging you. Can you not do this right now?
Do they?
What are you doing now?
I'm going to have a chat with your fiancé.
No. You can't go inside.
Liam, what's going on?
Hello, ma'am. I'm Quinn Soprano from the Soprano family. I'm here to take Liam Moretti to get married.
The Soprano family? Married?
I told you to stay away from gang people. If your dad hadn't gotten mixed up with them, we wouldn't have had to move here.
Miss Soprano, right? You heard my future mother-in-law. Get the hell out of here. You're telling me to get out? Wait, your face. I've seen you before.
I was wrong. I won't do it again.
You scam marriage and insurance off my subordinate. Try it again, and I'll throw you off. I remember now. You're that Black Widow.
What the hell are you talking about, you bitch?
You think you can hit me?
You bitch! You dare hit my sister? I'll kill you!
You want to take a swing at me?
Cutting you scammer siblings up today would be doing the world a favor!
Quinn Soprano, don't lose your mind.
Boss, remember, be gentle.
Liam,
Boss, it's your stepmother.
Got it. I'm heading back now. Liam, I've got something to deal with at home. We'll talk about our marriage when I get back. You are not allowed to marry that woman. Got it?
Wait, I never even agreed to...
What is it? Tristan just back. He came to see you.
Quinn, long time no see.
Save it.
I heard you've got your eye on some delivery guy. Liam Moretti, that true?
My fiancé Leah Moretti's name isn't something you get to say.
Quinn, Tristan's just worried about you. Your dad wanted you two together before he passed. Who I marry is my call. Stay away from Leah Moretti, or I'll deal with you too. You saw it. She's completely obsessed with that Leah Moretti.
Then we make sure she has no other choice.
I like your ambition.
You want the Soprano family. I want Quinn Soprano. Works out, we each get what we want.
We're not happening.
He doesn't like me. Tell me, am I not gentle enough?
Boss, we've set up a gentle training for you.
You can handle a Gatling? No way you can't learn to be gentle.
Right. So how do we start?
No. Running around this man?
Fix his collar first, then lean in, give him a hug.
Mistake. Total accident.
Sis, good thing. Liam Moretti didn't catch your Black Widow rep and still agreed to marry you. But that $1 million only covered my gambling debt. What about my Rolls Royce and beach villa?
Relax. I'll squeeze some more out of him at the wedding.
Boss, last try. This time, gentle.
Leah Moretti, if it hurts, say something. I'll be gentle.
Yeah! She did it! Boss finally got it! Boss, bad news. Liam Moretti is at Golden Sea Hotel getting married to Lila Monroe.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
We're crashing a wedding!
We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the sacred union of Mr. Moretti and Miss Monroe. We will now proceed with the vows.
Wait!
What is it?
Liam, I've thought it through. I'll marry you. But you need to pay deposit for the new apartment right now. Otherwise, how can I feel secure marrying you?
Leela, now? You're not trying to marry my sister for free, are you? With all these witnesses here, no money, no wedding.
Leela, let's finish the ceremony first. We'll settle the money after.
Save it! Mom!
I'm fine. Liam, the wedding comes first.
Leah Monroe, are you marrying me? Or is your whole family trying to bleed me dry?
Liam Moretti, what's that supposed to mean?
From planning this wedding to standing here now, all you talk about is money. You've pushed my mom this far, and you still want more? So what? You're just a delivery guy. You should be grateful my sister's even marrying you. I'm not doing this.
Not doing this? With all these people here? You walk out now, by tomorrow everyone will know you're a broke loser who can't afford a wife.
Who else would even want you?
He says no one wants him. Quinn Soprano of the Soprano family. Here to take my man back.